Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new live stream. I see some of our friends are already here. Thanks to all those who tuned in. I guess over the next few minutes, more people will be joining. So wonderful to be here in front of you this evening. I have a very interesting poll that is going on. You can see it. You can see the poll question. I think it's an interesting poll. You can read the question, right? I mean, make your decision. The question is, if you could pick someone to interview Democrat presidential nominee Kamala Harris, who would it be? And you have four choices: Harris Faulkner, Greg Gutfeld, Sean Hannity, or Judge Jeanine Pirro. So make your selection, my friends. It's going to be an interesting poll, and I'm just eager to see the results at the end of this live stream. Let's see who's here. Amanda is here. Amanda, thank you so much for being here. Amanda continues to support my channel, and I really appreciate Amanda being here and participating in the live chat. So thank you, Amanda. Michael Brown is here. Hello, Michael Brown. Wonderful to see Michael Brown here. Claudia Greenwood is here. Claudia writes, "Good evening, everyone." Good evening, Claudia. And another viewer, Made Man, writes, "You late, Tassif." That is correct, my friends. I am a little late. I was supposed to start at 11 p.m. Central Time, and by the time I started the live stream, it was 11:04. I think I was like 4 minutes late. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I had to make some tea before I started the live stream. So here I have a cup full of tea, green tea. So I was just heating up the water for the tea, and just took me a little bit of time. So I apologize, but you are right. I'm late. I hope you forgive me for that. Okay, my friends, who else is here? Heidi Smith is here. Hello, Heidi. Good evening. Okay. I hope everyone's doing well. We are so close to the election. Every day we're getting closer to November 5th, my friends. A viewer named Glitch writes, "It's my birthday." That is so wonderful. Happy birthday. October birthday, right? Happy birthday. Suzanne is here. Suzanne writes, "Hi, Tassif and all." Hello, Suzanne. William is here. William writes, "Hi, good evening." Good evening, William. All right, more viewers are coming. Maybe I should wait for another minute before getting started. I'll go into the discussion. Please vote. Of course, vote. If you are a U.S. citizen, vote in the election that's coming up, but also vote in the poll that I'm running, okay? The question is, if you could pick someone to interview Democrat presidential nominee Kamala Harris, who would it be? And I came up with four choices. Harris Faulkner. Harris Faulkner is great. You know, I love her show during the day. Harris Faulkner has a great show, great discussion on her show on so many different issues, right? Harris Faulkner on Fox News. Because her show is during the day, I can't always watch it, obviously, because I'm working. I've got a busy day, but I like Harris Faulkner's show. And then Greg Gutfeld. So many people love Greg Gutfeld, right? I mean, he's humorous, he's funny, he's intelligent. Greg Gutfeld on Fox. That's your second option. And then Sean Hannity, a man who needs no introduction. Everyone knows Sean Hannity. A great, personality on Fox. And then Judge Jeanine Pirro. Judge Jeanine Pirro is awesome. And, I've read Judge Jeanine's book also. I forget the name of the book. I have it right here on my shelf. I can't see it right now because it's like hidden behind my file cabinet. Um, but I've got two shelves, one right here next to me, and the other one is at such an angle that part of it is like covered by the file cabinet. So anyway, long story short, Judge Jeanine Pirro, just a wonderful, wonderful, personality, Fox News personality. So 4 options, and you pick your favorite person. Who would you like to see? If you could pick someone to interview Kamala Harris, who would it be? Harris Faulkner, Greg Gutfeld, Sean Hannity, or Judge Jeanine Pirro? Okay, it's hard for me to predict who the winner is going to be. I mean, everyone's getting votes. I see Greg Gutfeld is tied with Judge Jeanine right now. And Sean Hannity is not too far behind. And Harris Faulkner has also gotten votes. So it'll be interesting. I encourage you all to vote. I'm sure you all are also curious to see who wins. Okay. All right. Let's see. Mike is here. Hello, Mike. Don is here. Hello, Don. Who else is here? Helena is here. All right, Helena. New Vision is here. New Vision. Okay. Let's see. A viewer named Shib. Shib is here. Cole is here. Okay. Divine is here. Divine writes Trump 2024. I love that, Divine. I love that, Trump 2024. Okay, let's go into the discussion. Rose is here. Rose writes, hello, Tassif. Hello, Rose. Wonderful to see you. Everyone, thank you for supporting my channel. And I repeat this all the time, and I'm going to do it again. Please hit the like button. Would you please do that? Hit the thumbs up. That helps this channel reach more people. It's important. Every single day is important. The more people we reach, the more we can spread our message of peace, prosperity, and freedom. So hit the like button. 11 likes. I know we can get to 50, and then to 100, and then beyond, right? Okay, Dingo is here. Hello, Dingo. Rob is here. Great. Maybe I should get started now. Interesting discussion. I want you all to participate, as always. Write your questions, write your comments, and share your thoughts. Okay. Sherry writes, "Good evening." Good evening, Sherry. So, campaign in crisis, Kamala's upcoming interview, Wisconsin visit, and more. So that's the title of this live stream. So it probably tells you a lot about what I will be discussing this evening. Campaign in crisis. Which campaign am I talking about? There are 2 campaigns, major campaigns right now. The Trump campaign and the Kamala Harris campaign. Which campaign do you think is in crisis? Mike writes Harris. Mike, that is absolutely correct. The Harris campaign is in crisis. Now, some of you out there may be saying, Tassif, that is incorrect. The Harris campaign is doing great. The Harris campaign is moving forward at full speed. The poll number is rising, and Harris is leading. Well, if that's what you think is happening, then let me tell you, you are wrong. The Harris campaign is truly in crisis. Truly in crisis. Okay? Anyone who thinks the Harris campaign is doing great, well, you are detached from reality. If that's what you think. If you think that Kamala Harris is doing great, She's loving the campaign. Everything's in her favor. Let me tell you, that's not the case. The Kamala Harris campaign is in real crisis. You are probably not going to hear much on that from the media. Although I must tell you, some media personalities who, you wouldn't think that they would say it, but they are. Some people in the media are saying that Kamala Harris campaign is not doing well. I'm not mentioning names here, but some folks who you wouldn't expect them to admit this, but they are, because there's no way to hide this. The fact that the Kamala Harris campaign is in crisis, there's no way to hide this. It's just becoming so obvious, very, very obvious. And I will tell you, I'm not just like saying things for the sake of saying things, okay? I will share some data with you which will tell you that the Harris campaign is in crisis. And I have shared and I have analyzed, I have discussed on this channel. Just look at the last few live streams and you'll find that I have discussed some state-by-state poll numbers. And I've discussed the poll numbers in Wisconsin, in Michigan, in Pennsylvania, other states, the battleground states, Georgia, Arizona, North Carolina, although North Carolina, I really think it's not a battleground state, although, it's kind of, some people say it's a battleground, some people say it's not. I like to think it is not, because I think Trump's going to win North Carolina. I think Trump's going to win Nevada too. I talked about Nevada yesterday. But I will share with you some national poll numbers, which will show that the Harris campaign is really in crisis. So, according to a new NBC News national poll, I see Dana is here. Hello, Dana. Thank you for being here. I see Dana is back. Good to see you, Dana. Lots of other viewers. Dario, Paul, Urban. Who else? Scorpio. Lots of different names. Okay. Texas Repo is here. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Please like this video. So as I was saying, according to a new NBC News national poll, now I'm talking about national poll, not state-by-state poll. NBC News national poll. Among registered voters, you're going to find this very interesting. Among registered voters, Donald Trump is at 48%. And Kamala Harris is at 48%. Okay, so in case you need to hear that for the second time, just to be able to process the information. NBC News national poll, latest data. Among registered voters, Donald Trump is at 48. And then Kamala Harris also is at 48. Both are tied. And this is the latest NBC News poll. Now, you may be asking, okay, both of them are tied. It doesn't prove that the Harris campaign is in crisis. Tausif, what are you talking about? You just said that both of them are tied according to the latest NBC News national poll. So if they are tied, if they are both at 48, why are you saying that the Kamala Harris campaign is in crisis? Well, to understand what I'm trying to say, you have to go back and look at the same poll last month. So where are we? We are in the month of October, middle of October. If you go back to September, The same NBC News national poll showed that Harris was at 49% and Trump was at 44%. NBC News national poll, September, go back 1 month. The poll showed nationally Kamala Harris at 49%, Donald Trump at 44%. So what does that tell you? That Harris was ahead. Harris was ahead according to this poll. And now, after 1 month, Harris went from 49 to 48. Harris went from 49 to 48, and Trump went from 44 to 48. Now they are at the same level. So, on one hand, Kamala Harris's number went down, and Donald Trump's number went up, and now they're at the same level. They are tied. Now, I'm not telling you to trust this poll or any other poll. I'm just sharing with you the information. If you believe in this poll result, then you have to admit that Kamala Harris, her numbers are dropping and Trump's numbers are going up to the point that this poll shows nationally they are tied. And if you ask me how I interpret this, I would say it probably means that Trump is actually ahead. Okay? You know, I think Trump is actually ahead. So Harris went from 49 to 48, and Trump went from 44 to 48. Now that's a tie, and this is according to NBC News national poll. So, my friends, this is NBC News poll. And really, I mean, the way Harris's numbers are falling and the way Trump's numbers are going up, the Harris campaign is in serious crisis. Really, I mean, the staffers must be in panic mode right now. The Harris campaign staffers, you know, who probably when they started working on the campaign, they thought, oh, you know, we're gonna be fine. And now they are not. And if you ask the Trump supporters, then the Trump supporters will tell you that they were always confident and they continue to be confident that Trump's going to win. Over here, we have been having conversations here for months. Now, I understand some of the viewers are new. Maybe you started watching my videos a week ago or 2 days ago or maybe 2 weeks ago. But there are viewers who have been watching my live streams for months. And so if you go back and look at all the things that I've said, I've always expressed optimism. You know that. If you've been watching my videos, you know that. I have always expressed optimism that Trump's going to win. Now, obviously, optimism doesn't mean that you stop working, that you just relax and hang out and hope for the best. No. I have always been confident, and I am still confident that Trump's going to win. But that confidence also goes hand in hand with hard work. Hard work. Trump has to continue to work hard between now and November 5th. He has been campaigning very seriously for a long time, and he has to continue to do that. His running mate, Vance, J.D. Vance has to continue to work hard, as he has been doing. All the Trump surrogates, they have to continue to work hard. All the strategists and the activists in the Republican Party, all the volunteers, all the staffers, everyone would have to continue to work hard. Trump is leading, in my opinion. Keeping polls aside, if you just ask me my gut feeling, my instinct tells me, my observation, that Trump is leading, Trump is ahead. But Trump has to continue to work hard. Cannot slow down, my friends, cannot slow down. And this channel has been growing over months. Over the last few weeks, over the last few months, this channel has been growing, and more and more and more freedom-loving people have become part of this community. And more are becoming part of this community every day. I think I just saw, let's see who's here. I tried to welcome the friends who join, friends who tune in. Let's see. Lots of viewers here. Okay, that is wonderful. That is so wonderful. Keep those comments coming. Keep keep asking questions. Keep having a discussion. Obviously, you can address comments to me. You can also talk among each other. I see that quite frequently. So that's wonderful. I see some new names here. I may not be able to go through all the names individually, but I see lots of new names. So thank you for being here, everyone. Thank you for being here. As I was saying, this community continues to grow. And, really, from my observation, as I look at the live chat window, as I see your questions, as I see your comments, what that tells me is that the momentum is with Trump. The momentum is in Trump's favor. Trump is gaining support every single day. When I say support for Trump is growing every single day, some of you may be wondering, like, how do you know that? I mean, of course, you have the right to challenge my views. You can ask me, hey, Toss, if you keep saying support for Trump's growing every single day, how do you know that? I mean, really, I know that because I talk to people, and I have this strong understanding that a lot of the independent voters, a lot of the swing voters, people who, you can call them, I think the best word is undecided. People who are undecided, they don't know yet who to vote for. So over the last few weeks and months, I think a lot of the undecided voters are starting to lean towards Donald Trump. Okay, and then I think one big example of prominent support for Trump would be, I mentioned NASCAR driver Danica Patrick. I mentioned that on this channel. I think maybe during the last live stream or the one before, I mentioned that. And Danica Patrick said she's going to be voting for the first time, and she's going to be voting for Trump. And so when someone like Danica Patrick, publicly says that she's supporting Trump, she has lots of followers. She has lots of fans. A lot of people listen to her. So voices like that help spread the information. More and more people are now going to say, oh, okay, so Danica Patrick, she's going to be voting for the first time, and she's going to vote for Trump. That's, wow. So, those voices help increase support for Trump. Absolutely, absolutely. And, we saw Dennis Quaid, Hollywood star, and, usually what do we assume? That Hollywood overwhelmingly supports Democrats, right? I mean, that's what we think. But, we see a figure like Dennis Quaid, who's really a high-profile actor, right? Has worked in so many movies, and I've watched many Dennis Quaid movies. I love his acting, and Dennis Quaid, he was on stage in California, in Coachella, right? at the Trump rally, and he spoke, and he's openly supporting Trump. And even previously, and I mentioned that, I mentioned one of my blog posts that I wrote back in, I think it was 2020, right? I shared that previously. That Dennis Quaid, even like a couple years ago, he praised Trump. So those voices really help Trump get more support. Okay? Those voices really help Trump get more and more support. And by the way, it's not just about the celebrities. It's not just about Hollywood celebrities or famous athletes or musicians. Our voices matter a lot. Our voices matter a lot. The fact that every night we gather here and we have our community, we gather here and there are new people joining every night, and we have these conversations for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. These voices matter a lot too. It's not just about the Hollywood celebrities and the big stars, athletes and big social media influencers. It's not just about them. Their voices matter, obviously, and I appreciate Dennis Quaid, Danica Patrick, all of them coming out and saying how much they support Trump. But our voices here matter, because we are consistently gathering night after night after night after night, expressing our support for Trump, expressing our support for Republican Senate candidates, Republican House candidates, talking about the issues that matter, discussing our own experience. Like I've talked about grocery prices previously. I mean, it's something that we encounter every day in our lives. Like when I go grocery shopping and I see those high prices, that hurts my wallet. Okay? And I know many of you, same thing. When you go grocery shopping and you see those high prices, that hurts your wallet. We've talked about gas price. We've talked about, rising crimes. We've talked about property taxes going up in different communities. We've talked about how different communities are facing, budget shortfalls. We discuss all these things that affect us in our personal lives. So trust me, when we gather here and when we speak, when we share our experience, when we talk about the issues that we are running into, these voices matter. And as I've said, these live stream videos, sometimes these videos get, maybe a live stream gets 10,000 viewers. Sometimes it can be 30,000 viewers, 20,000 viewers. Recently, one of my live streams got more than 56,000 viewers. So really, our voices matter. The fact that I'm speaking night after night after night after night, it shows how deeply I care about this country and the issues, how deeply I care about, how the economy, and, how much I want there to be solutions to the problems we're facing, and how urgently we need Donald Trump back in the White House. So as I'm spreading my message, as I'm expressing the urgency that I feel, I'm also hearing from you. Every time I say, let's show our support for Donald Trump, let's write Trump 2024, I see overwhelming response. And I need to see that night after night after night. And you need to see that night after night after night. Why? Because it tells us that support for Donald Trump is consistently growing. That we are so dedicated in making sure that we are discussing the issues and we are highlighting the importance of having Donald Trump as our 47th president. So our voices matter. And truly, at this point, we are united. We are united. Whether, here we are in the American Midwest, there are viewers from the East Coast and the West Coast and the southern states. And also, we've got the Hollywood figures like Dennis Quaid. We've got the celebrities like Danica Patrick, and we've got other social media influencers. There are many of them, on Instagram, on Facebook, on X. Like, the biggest celebrity, perhaps Elon Musk, right? I mean, he's a businessman, he's a genius, but he's also a celebrity figure, one of the richest men in the world. And look at him, how he appeared on stage with Donald Trump, and how he urged Americans to register to vote, to register and to vote, to register and then to vote. And he repeated that. If you have not watched the speech he gave at the Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, you need to see that. Because Elon Musk, a lot of times I repeat stuff here. I mention a poll result, and then I mention it a second time. I repeat. Why? Because those who probably missed hearing it the first time, or maybe you were distracted, wherever you're watching from, maybe something else happened in the room, and then, or maybe you had to get up while the live stream was going on, and maybe you grabbed a cup of coffee and you came back. Maybe you missed what I said. That's why I repeat. And sometimes I repeat things because some things need to be repeated and highlighted and emphasized. So Elon Musk also, if you have not watched his speech, when he was standing next to Trump on stage at the rally, during the rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, go watch it. The video is available on the internet. Go watch it, and you'll hear Elon Musk talks about registering to vote more than once, and he says that he's repeating it because he wants people to understand how important it is. So he says it more than once, maybe, I don't know how many times, but more than once, 2 or 3 or 4 times he says, register to vote, and vote, register to vote, because it is so important. It is so important. So, all the voices are united. My voice, as I sit here in Madison, Wisconsin, doing these live streams night after night, spreading the message and expressing urgency and expressing the need to have Donald Trump back in the White House as our president. And you are all watching, and you are all expressing your thoughts. And you are united. We are united because we believe in Trump 2024. Elon Musk, he believes in Trump 2024. Danica Patrick, Trump 2024. Dennis Quaid, Trump 2024. And there are so many other voices around the country. So many voices in every state, in every corner, and in every part of this great country. People from different backgrounds, people in different professions, people in different cities and states, in different villages and towns. Regardless of color or creed, people are united in supporting Donald Trump, and our voices are important. We need to continue to speak and to emphasize how important it is to have Donald Trump back in the White House. So I'm going to continue. I have a lot more to discuss, a lot more. I'm just getting started, actually. By the way, 277 people watching right now, which is amazing. That number was higher, and that number fluctuates. It goes down, then more people come and join, it goes up. Like this video, my friends. 34 minutes into the live stream, 53 likes already. Help me get to 100, will you? 200, more than 200 people watching right now. If everyone hits the like button, then this video can reach more people. So please hit the like button, my friends. Um, Give this video a thumbs up, okay? 263 people watching, 58 likes. Help me get to 100. Gerlina is here. Hello, Gerlina. Good to see you. Gamer Guy, Ian, Sarah, Meme, Paul, lots of other viewers, okay? Not everyone is in agreement, but that's okay. Anthony is here. Anthony writes, "Let's go, Trump." I love it, Anthony. Let's go, Trump. Okay. All right. So as I was saying, NBC News poll showing that the support for Harris has decreased while the support for Trump has increased. And then again, I think when NBC poll says it's a tie, I think Trump is ahead. So as the Harris campaign sees that the number is falling, that that support for Harris is going down, support for Harris is going down, while support for Trump is going up, that puts them in a panic mode, and that's what it is right now. The Kamala Harris campaign is in crisis. Real crisis. I'm going to have to take a sip of my tea. All right, let's see. Elix is writing, no proof, show proof. Elix, I just said it. NBC News national poll. Go and look at the poll results from September. Compare those results with the results from October, and you're going to see, Elix, that the Kamala Harris campaign is in crisis. Is in crisis. Absolutely. I mean, okay, let me ask my friends here, okay? Do you think Kamala Harris campaign is in crisis? Write the answer. Write Kamala Harris campaign in crisis or campaign in crisis. Or just write yes, that you agree with me. Let's see. TW writes yes. All right. Victor writes yes. Claudia writes yes. Dana writes yes. Suzanne writes yes. Harris crisis. OT writes yes. Jamie writes yes. Shane writes yes. Michael Brown writes yes. Dingo writes big crisis mode. Mike writes yes. Lots of yes. See? Lots of viewers saying yes. OT writes double yes. Okay. Rob writes absolutely yes. All right. Other viewers writing yes. All right. Now, of course, there are those who are saying no, and some people writing no multiple times. Okay. One no is enough. If you think no, then write no once. You don't have to repeat it over and over again, okay? From the same person. So, yeah, some people think no. That's okay. I mean, listen. If you think that the Kamala Harris campaign is not in crisis, okay, if you want to close your eyes and you close your ears, and if you want to live in a dream in which you see Kamala Harris making her way to the presidency, if you want to live in that dream, you know, it's your decision. It's your decision. Okay, if you want to stay detached from reality, that's your decision. If you want to run away from reality, that is your decision. If you don't want to acknowledge the truth, that is your decision. But the reality is the reality. The facts are the facts. The truth is the truth. That Kamala Harris campaign is in crisis. And if you choose to live in a dream, well, enjoy the dream. Enjoy the dream. Dreams are beautiful. Okay? Enjoy the dream. If it makes you happy, if imagining that Harris is winning, that Harris is ahead, that Harris is going to win, Harris is going to be the next president, if that's what you want to think, if that's what makes you happy, then go right ahead. No one's stopping you. I mean, really, that's one thing people don't have control over. You want to enjoy a dream, then go ahead and dream. But you know what? I want to live in the real world. I want to live in the real world. I want to acknowledge the reality. I want to understand the facts. I want truth to be my foundation. So that's why I'm telling you the truth, that the Kamala Harris campaign is in serious crisis because Kamala's numbers are going down, going downhill, spiraling down. Okay? And that is the truth. That is the truth. Turbo writes, Trump 2024. That's the reality. That's the reality. The comment that Turbo just wrote, you can see it. Turbo wrote Trump 2024. That is where the momentum is. That is the reality, Trump 2024. Support for Trump continues to grow. And that's the reality. Let's see. All right. Some real funny comments here. Some real funny comments. I'm not going to repeat those comments, but clearly a lot of people prefer to live in a dream. That's okay. That's all right. That is all right. But you know what? Freedom-loving Americans, we are going to face the reality, see the reality, live in the real world, okay? When it comes to elections, reality matters. Elections, politics, it's all about reality. And the reality is Harris is falling behind. Another survey, hold on one second. By the way, my friends, if you have not subscribed yet, would you please subscribe? The new viewers, those who are here for the first time, would you please subscribe and stay connected? By the way, we are 42 minutes into the live stream and already more than 8,400 viewers have tuned in so far tonight. Okay? So right now, 241 people are watching. 79 likes. I know we can get to 100. I know we can get to 100. Please make it happen, my friends. Help me get to 100. 80 likes. 20 more. We'll get to 100. 269 people watching. So far, more than 8,400 viewers have tuned in. And my friends, I keep saying this community is growing. This community is really growing and growing fast, okay? So, let me talk about another poll. I'm going to talk about another poll. So, the ABC News /Ipsos poll, the ABC News poll shows, hold on, let me pull up the right screen here. Okay. All right. So the ABC News /Ipsos poll shows that Harris is at 49% among registered voters and Trump is at 47%. Okay. So, all right. All of you Kamala Harris supporters out there, time for you to clap, time for you to applaud, because you're, according to the ABC News national poll, your candidate Kamala Harris is at 49 and Trump is at 47. So, before I give you the complete picture, I just want you to be a little bit happy, thinking that your candidate is ahead, but that's really not the case. Okay, and I'm going to give you the complete picture and then you're going to be quite unhappy. But for now, uh, just be a little happy thinking that according to the new ABC News poll, Kamala Harris is at 49, Trump is at 47. So Harris is up by 2 points, right? According to this new ABC poll. So, I'll give you a few moments to be happy and enjoy the 2 point lead according to this new ABC News poll. Because in a few moments, I'm going to give you the complete picture, which then is going to make you sad. So enjoy the happiness for the next 10 seconds before I share with you the complete picture. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's your turn. It's your turn to be happy. All right. All right. Okay. Now here's time for the reality. As I said, the ABC News poll is showing that Harris is at 49%, Trump is at 47% among registered voters. That's according to the October poll results. Okay? Now, don't be happy because Harris is up by 2 points. Don't be happy because Harris is up by 2 points. Because if you go back to September, then the same poll, the ABC News poll, showed that Harris was at 50% among registered voters and Trump was at 46%. So Harris, back in September, was at 50%, Trump was at 46% among registered voters, according to ABC News poll. Once again, September, ABC News poll, Harris was at 50%, Trump was at 46%. And now, Harris is at 49%, Trump is at 47%. What does that mean? Back in September, Harris was up by more points, and that margin has now shrunk. So what does that tell you? The momentum is favoring Donald Trump. Okay? And there are still many days left between now and November. And you know what's going to happen? The way Harris's numbers are falling and Trump's numbers are going up, by the time we get to election day, Harris will be behind. Trump is going to be ahead. And honestly, if you ask me, I think that Trump is actually ahead. Trump is actually ahead. Like I said, I believe that the conservatives, that the Republicans, they don't actively participate in polls. They vote. They are informed. The Republicans, the conservatives, they are informed individuals. They vote. They take their voting rights and responsibilities very seriously, and they vote. But they don't participate in all these polls. Okay, they're busy. They don't have time for these polls. And so I think that whatever the poll tells you that Trump's percentage is, I think in reality it's higher. So when the poll says that Harris is at 49, Trump is at 47, Harris has gone from 50 to 49, Trump has gone from 46 to 47. I think Trump's numbers are higher than 47, in my opinion. Now, you may disagree with me. That's okay. But I think Trump is doing much better than what the polls will tell you. That's just my opinion, okay? I mean, do you agree with me? Do you agree that Trump is ahead, actually? Write this. Trump is ahead. Trump is ahead in the race for the White House, okay? Trump is ahead in the race for the White House. I wrote that. Let's see how many people agree with me. Tori is back. Hello, Tori. Good to see you. Tori writes yes. Dana writes yes. Who else? Let's see. The comment section is moving fast. TW writes, yes, Trump is ahead. Crystal writes, Trump is ahead. Yusuf writes, Trump ahead. Dana writes, Trump is ahead. Kim writes, yep. Kim agrees. That's great. Michael writes, 100% he's ahead. Michael, okay, so Michael Sherfield writes, 100% he's ahead. Michael Ryan writes, Trump is ahead. Who else? Mike writes, 100% Trump is ahead. All right, so many people are in agreement that Trump is actually ahead. Trump is actually ahead. So my friends, Elix is laughing. Elix writes, LOL. I don't know what that's for. Why are you laughing, Elix? So, my friends, I'm going to pause for a little bit here. Would you please subscribe? All those who are watching, if you have not subscribed yet, would you please do so? If you want to support this channel, all you have to do is hit the like button on my videos and subscribe. That's how you stay connected. That's how you become a part of this community. That's how we grow this community. So please, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. I would appreciate that. So far tonight, more than 10,400 people have tuned in, and we are not even an hour into the live stream, and I have a lot more to discuss. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Dustin is here. Dustin writes, I'm subbed. Okay. Thank you for subscribing, Dustin. Okay, let's see. You know, here's the thing. I see some really harsh insults, okay? Harsh comments and insults here. But you know, you know what? You know what that tells me? When I see all those insults and those harsh comments that I'm getting, what does that tell me? That tells me I'm heading in the right direction. Because I am telling the truth, because I am sharing the facts, because Trump is winning, that's why all these viewers who love big government, who love the Green New scam, who love border crisis, who love inflation, all those people, they are insulting me. They are saying harsh things about me. Okay? You know, that's the only conclusion I can draw. All those people who are insulting me, they are saying harsh things about me. I think the reason why they are doing it is because I want a stable economy. I want a secure border. I want safe communities. I want lower grocery prices. I want lower gas prices. You know what I think they like? Those who are insulting me here in the live chat, I think they just want inflation. Sky high inflation. They want $10 per gallon gas. Okay? They want border crisis. Otherwise, why would you oppose Trump? I mean, if you want a stable economy, if you want that we enforce our nation's immigration laws, that we deport the criminal illegal aliens, that we secure the border, if you want all of that, if you want our country to have strong relationship with our international allies, if you want energy independence, if you want thriving businesses, if you want our manufacturing sector to grow, if you want the small businesses to expand and to do great, if you want our economy to thrive, if you want economic growth, then there's only one person to vote for. That's Donald Trump. If you oppose Trump, I will assume that you want higher inflation, higher gas prices, and more border crisis. Really, really. That's the conclusion I can draw. That's the conclusion I can draw. Let's see who's here. By the way, do you agree with what I just said, my viewers? If you want economic stability, Trump is the person. Do you agree with what I said? Let's see. James writes 100%. Okay. Thank you, James. Dana writes yes. Thank you, Dana. Tyre writes yes. Steve writes yes. I agree with you 100%. Thank you. Kayette Goodwin is asking also, is that tea or coffee? This is tea. This is green tea. Okay? This is green tea. By the way, hold on. I have to clarify. Because I said green tea. Oh my God. I need to clarify. Green tea is different from the Green New Deal. Okay? Because green tea is awesome and the Green New Deal is the Green New Scam. Okay? So both are green, but one is good, one is bad. Does that make sense? Listen, I love green tea. When it comes to tea, I love green tea. But when it comes to the Green New Deal, I call it the Green New Scam. Okay? Green New Deal is the Green New Scam, which is absolute garbage. Okay? But the green tea is good. Let's see. Let's see some comments here. Mike likes my jokes. But Mike, it's also the reality. I mean, green tea is awesome. It's supposed to be good. But Green New Deal is bad. It's just like, stay away from it, okay? It's the Green New Scam. Okay, let's see. I'm going to write it down. Green tea is good, but Green New Deal is bad. Green tea is good, but Green New Deal is bad. Let's see. You like it, right? All right, let's see. So many comments. Gerlina writes agree. All right. Michael Brown, you're drinking mineral water, okay? Like I have water here too. Ice Mountain. I love Ice Mountain. I have water here. Need to stay hydrated. All right, let's see. Okay. Green New Deal is a scam. Okay. Yes, someone's writing Green New Deal is a scam. That is correct. So, my friends, hold on. I'm going to pause and look at the live chat. Okay? Let me see. Oh, not the live chat. The poll. I'm looking at the poll. I have a poll question here. If you could pick someone to interview Democrat presidential nominee Kamala Harris, who would it be? Harris Faulkner, Greg Gutfeld, Sean Hannity, or Judge Jeanine Pirro? So Harris Faulkner is at 19%, Greg Gutfeld is at 19%, Sean Hannity is at 31%, Judge Jeanine is at 32%. This is so interesting. Judge Jeanine Pirro is leading, and then next is Sean Hannity, and next Harris Faulkner and Greg Gutfeld are tied, although the numbers keep changing. So please vote. I have a lot more to discuss. Don't go anywhere. Truly, I'm just getting started. Trust me, I have a lot more to talk about. Okay, uh, don't go anywhere. By the way, with your support, I have now crossed the 5,500 viewer subscriber milestone. 5,500 subscriber milestone. I have crossed with your support. With your support. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Suzanne writes, congrats. Thank you. Please subscribe if you have not done so already. And please vote in the poll that I have running here. And also hit the like button. 1 hour into the live stream, 12,000 viewers have tuned in so far tonight. That is wonderful. Claudia writes, we support you. And Claudia, let me tell you, I'm very grateful, Claudia, for your support. And everyone else who's supporting me, thank you. So my friends, I think after I explained to you the NBC poll results, from October versus September, when I explained to you the ABC poll results, October versus September, you can see that Kamala Harris's support is falling. Her numbers are going down. Her poll numbers are dropping, and Trump's poll numbers are going up. And so that's why the Kamala Harris campaign is in a crisis mode right now. They are in a panic mode right now. They are really, the Harris campaign seems to be extremely worried. Sassy is here. Hello, Sassy. Great to see you, Sassy. Thanks for joining. The Harris campaign seems to be extremely worried with less than a month left. Okay? The election is less than a month away. The Harris campaign is finally starting to process the reality of the presidential race. Kamala Harris's team is finally realizing that the outcome of the presidential election may not be in their favor. May not be in their favor. That's the Kamala Harris campaign. They are figuring out, they're saying, oh my God, our candidate is actually losing. Okay? The Kamala Harris campaign is starting to realize that their nominee, that their candidate is heading towards a massive defeat. Kamala Harris is on her way to an election loss. All right? And so Kamala Harris's campaign staffers are probably now very, very worried, no doubt. All those Democrat strategists and the activists and the Democrat Party volunteers who are hoping to see Kamala Harris in the Oval Office are probably starting to realize that the current Vice President, Kamala Harris, may not win the presidential election. And also, the campaign seems to be altering its strategy. And that brings me to a very important point. Very important point. I will give you a very interesting update on this topic. Kamala Harris, we have seen how much she is trying to stay away from doing like actual interviews. She has done a few interviews here and there, but really with in a friendly environment. She really has not faced the full press yet. She really has not done a real interview. Okay, the interviews that she has done are really just like friendly stuff. Okay, obviously she handpicks who she wants to talk to, and not do like a full press conference. And I think this is actually going against her pretty strongly. The fact that she's trying to isolate herself and try to keep herself at a distance from the media, that's actually not helping her. And I think her campaign is finally realizing that. And so they are changing the strategy. And now Kamala Harris reportedly is going to sit down with Fox News channel's chief political anchor Bret Baier for an interview. Okay, did you hear that? I'm sure some of you know this already. But share with me your thoughts on this, okay? Kamala Harris is finally going to sit down for an interview with Fox News Channel's chief political anchor, Bret Baier. Let me read your comments. Okay, lots of comments. Dana writes good. Okay. That is correct. Kamala Harris is going to sit down for an interview with Fox News. And you know what? This interview is scheduled for Wednesday. And what date is Wednesday? It's the 16th. October 16th, Kamala Harris is going to sit down for an interview with Bret Baier of Fox News. Let me see. I missed a comment here. Hold on. Okay. All right. Like I said, some really unkind and harsh comments coming in. That's okay. That's all right. The support is always overwhelming. Okay, the support is always overwhelming. A viewer named Swag just continues to write. I don't know. I won't even read your comments. All right. By the way, let's do this before we move forward. Let's do Trump 2024. That's how we show our support for Trump during the live stream. Okay. Obviously, we're going to vote. We're going to elect Donald Trump. But during a live stream, this is how we show our support. Mike writes, Tausif has thick skin. Absolutely, Mike. You are correct. I mean, I have been in politics for a very long time. And even before that, even before officially entering the world of politics, I have been in environments where I am pretty seasoned to deal with a wide variety of scenarios. Okay, and so all those comments, those harsh comments, those insults, really don't bother me. Okay, so Mike, you're right. I do have. As people say, thick skin. Absolutely. All right. If they think those, throwing those comments at me will make me sad and I'm going to sit here and be sad and cry. Not going to happen, folks. Not going to happen. All right. Let's see. Joseph writes, go Trump. Absolutely. A viewer writes, where is your China-made Trump hat? I don't know which China-made hat you're talking about because my hat is made in the USA. So I don't know what hat you're talking about, okay? A China-made hat, I don't see any China-made hat over here. My hat is made in the USA. And so If you really want to see my hat, there you go. Granted. Okay? Fulfilled your wish, your desire of seeing my Trump hat, not China made, USA made hat. Made in the USA, made in the United States of America. All right? So, there you go. I got my hat. Are you happy now? If you are happy to see my hat, like and subscribe. And I have a lot more to talk about. Don't go anywhere. We are 1 hour, 10 minutes into the live stream and have a lot more to discuss. Do not go anywhere, my friends. More than 13,800 viewers have tuned in so far tonight. Okay? So, overwhelming support. We're reaching a bigger audience. We're spreading our message of peace, prosperity, and freedom. We are united, and we are going to elect Donald Trump and make America great again. So stay with me. I have a lot more to talk about tonight. Don't go anywhere. Word is here. Word writes. Tosif tells the truth. Absolutely. Thank you. Sassy writes, Trump will MAGA. Absolutely, Sassy. Trump will make America great again. Amanda is here. Amanda continues to support this channel, Amanda. So I really appreciate that. All right. So as I was saying, Kamala Harris is going to sit down for an interview with Bret Baier of Fox News, and it is scheduled for Wednesday, October 16th. By the way, I have to tell you this. I really like and appreciate Bret Baier. I think he's a wonderful media personality. I think Bret Baier is a great anchor. That's my opinion. And so I am actually looking forward to this interview on Wednesday, October 16th. Let me also tell you, because you may be wondering, okay, there's an interview that's going to be taking place. Where will this interview take place? This interview will take place in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, that's according to the news reports. Bret Baier will interview Kamala Harris on Wednesday, October 16th, and the interview will take place in Pennsylvania. And my friends, I keep saying that Pennsylvania is the largest prize, the biggest prize on election night, with 19 electoral college votes. Okay? 19 electoral college votes. And so, a lot of attention on Pennsylvania. A lot of attention. My friends, remember the massive rally that Donald Trump had in Pennsylvania, right? Remember that? Butler, Pennsylvania, just a few days ago, Trump did a massive rally in Pennsylvania. That rally that Elon Musk attended, I mentioned that. I talked about Elon Musk speaking at a Trump rally. So Elon Musk attended that rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Elon Musk was on stage. He was speaking to the audience. He was highlighting the importance of registering to vote and the importance of voting. And it was just an enormous rally that Trump did in Butler, Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania is now slipping out of Kamala Harris's hands. Kamala Harris is losing support in Pennsylvania. The people of Pennsylvania love Donald Trump. Okay, I'm gonna have to write it. Pennsylvania loves Trump. My friends, please repeat this message. Pennsylvania loves Trump. Pennsylvania loves Trump. Pennsylvania loves Trump. Let's send a strong message, because some people don't want to acknowledge the truth. So let us repeat the truth. Pennsylvania loves Trump. Victor is writing Pennsylvania loves Trump. Joseph is writing Pennsylvania loves Trump. Amanda writes Pennsylvania loves Trump. Suzanne writes Pennsylvania loves Trump. Dana writes Pennsylvania loves Trump. Dawana writes Pennsylvania loves Trump. Really, I mean, this is the truth. Annette is writing Pennsylvania loves Trump. Serenity is writing Pennsylvania loves Trump. The Journey to Justice from Waukesha, Wisconsin is writing Pennsylvania loves Trump. Jesse is writing Pennsylvania loves Trump. Claudia Greenwood is writing Pennsylvania loves Trump. That is correct. Dana is also writing Southern Oregon loves Trump. Thank you, Dana. Dana is in Southern Oregon, and Dana is writing Southern Oregon loves Trump. That is so wonderful. So this is a reality, that Pennsylvania loves Trump. Word is writing Alabama loves Trump. That is 100% true. Alabama truly loves Trump. I mean, Alabama is Trump country, right? Alabama. Trump's going to win in Alabama. So Stephen is also writing Pennsylvania needs Trump. Absolutely. Pennsylvania needs Trump. Pennsylvania needs a president like Donald J. Trump. So, as I was saying, Pennsylvania is slipping out of Kamala's hands. Pennsylvania loves Trump. And the people of Pennsylvania remember Kamala's history. And what is Kamala's history? Kamala Harris supports banning fracking. Kamala Harris supports banning fracking. And so Pennsylvania is slipping out of Kamala's hands. And so what does Kamala want to do now? She wants to have some kind of an impact in Pennsylvania. She wants to do something major to try to get more support from the people of Pennsylvania. Because, Kamala is now realizing that more and more Pennsylvania, U.S. citizens in Pennsylvania are supporting Trump. They are supporting Trump. Support for Trump is growing in Pennsylvania every single day, and so Kamala Harris wants to do something to try to bring back her supporters, to try to get more votes in Pennsylvania. As I said, her campaign is in crisis mode. And so what does she decide to do? She wants to do something major that would give her campaign a boost. At least that's what she thinks. And so Kamala Harris finally decides to sit down for an interview with Fox News. Bret Baier. I think that this will be the first real interview that Kamala Harris is going to be doing since becoming the presidential nominee. I mean, since becoming the presidential nominee, Kamala Harris has not done a real interview. Okay? And so she's going to sit down with Fox News, Bret Baier, and I feel, if you ask me, I feel confident that Bret Baier will ask good questions. Okay? I mean, Bret Baier has to ask tough questions. There are so many questions on the minds of the American people, and I hope that Bret Baier will ask those questions. And, there will have to be some tough questions, obviously. Maybe a lot of tough questions. And to be honest with you, I think even the most simple questions might be what you call tough questions for Kamala Harris. Okay, even if you ask the most obvious, simple questions, it might seem like tough questions for Kamala Harris. I mean, for example, we can ask Kamala Harris. We can ask Kamala Harris, Madam Vice President, back in 2019, when you were a U.S. Senator, you said that you would ban fracking, but now you say that you will not ban fracking. So why this flip-flop? Why did you suddenly change your position? I mean, really, this is one question that Kamala Harris needs to answer. Back in 2019, when she was a U.S. Senator, she said she would support banning fracking, and now she's saying she won't ban fracking. So what changed? Why this flip-flop? Which one will people trust? That she would ban fracking or she won't ban fracking? If you ask me, I know that she is going to ban fracking. She's going to say, I'm not going to ban fracking. She's going to say that only to get the votes. But if she becomes president, and I hope she does not become president, I hope she loses the election, but if she becomes president, then she's going to ban fracking. She's going to use all her power, her authority. She's going to use the power of her administration. If she becomes the president, she's going to use her administration's power to ban fracking, as she said in 2019. Okay, and so that's why, she needs to answer these tough questions. Simple questions, but tough questions for her. And so I'm hoping that Bret Baier will ask tough questions. I think it is important for people to understand how dishonest Democrat politicians can be. Remember, last year, Kamala Harris posted a Thanksgiving photo, and in that photo, there was a gas stove. So she was standing, somewhere in her residence, maybe, and she was, with her husband, and there was a gas stove in the picture. But then the Democrats are the ones who want to ban gas appliances. The Democrats want to ban gas appliances, but Kamala Harris, she herself, in her home uses gas stove. So, I mean, this is the double standard. This is the hypocrisy. By the way, you know what I'm going to do? So I have been focusing on, saying what I have to say, but I have also been paying attention to the live chat window. A viewer named 8Ball is going for timeout. All right, enough of all these repetitive comments. 8Ball has been timed out for 24 hours. Anyone else here who wants to be timed out? Anyone else? Who should I put in timeout? I mean, if somebody is writing the same comments, the same insult over and over again, I am compelled to do this. I mean, I'm trying to read the comments and I see the same, and I'm trying to be mild in what I say here, okay? I see the same insult over and over again. I'm just gonna have to put that person in timeout. Wabajok Dugati, Wabajok, you're going for timeout. All right? Wabachok timed out. So all those viewers, all my friends who are here for meaningful conversation, okay, you're not going to see Wabachok for the rest of this live stream because Wabajok is now in 24-hour timeout. Okay, Swag. All right. Swag is going for timeout. All right. All right. Who else? Who else wants to go into timeout? Who else? I mean, really, we're getting close to the election. We're trying to have a conversation here. And, you know, as I have said before, you can disagree with me all day, every day. That's fine. But to come here and to write continuously, he's not American, he's not American. I am a US citizen. Okay, you can ask me. If you don't know, you can ask me, hey, Tausif, are you a US citizen? I will gladly answer that. Yes, I'm a US citizen. But if somebody is just writing, he's not a citizen, he's not an American, he's not a... If you just like copy paste the same comment over and over again, and as a result of that, even if I overlook that, even if I'm like, all right, I'm just not going to pay attention, but there are other viewers here on this live stream who are here for meaningful conversation. They are here for dialogue. They are here for, you know, exchange of information. They are here to discuss important things. And that same comment keeps coming back, you know, line after line after line. I cannot let that happen. Okay? So I've tried to be nice with Wabajok Dugati. No more. Timeout. Swag, timeout. 8-ball timeout. 3 people in timeout. And, you know, eventually, if those viewers keep coming back and doing the same thing, I'm just gonna block them from this channel completely. I haven't done that, but I may do that. So really, let's see. Okay, all right, my friends. All right. Yeah, much better now, I think. Disagree with me. Feel free to disagree, as I've said over and over again. But just don't write the same comment and the same insult. All right, okay. Elix, hold on. Elix is going for timeout. All right. Who else? All right, I'm putting some more users in timeout. All right, okay. Okay, all right, my friends. By the way, please subscribe and stay connected, okay? I have a lot more to discuss. Don't go anywhere. I just got a little distracted because I had to take some actions to make that the live chat window to remove the disruption, okay? All right, okay. 17,000 viewers so far tonight. 17,000 viewers so far. Thank you, my friends. All right. Okay. All right. So let's continue with the conversation. 200 viewers still watching. 152 likes. 48 more will help us get to 200. Can we do that? Can we do that? Let's get to 200 likes. I think that'd be awesome. All right, my friends. So, uh, so as I was saying, I am really looking forward to this Fox News interview that Kamala Harris is going to be appearing for. And I'm hoping that Bret Baier will ask some genuine questions, some real questions, some tough questions, okay? Because the American people have lots of questions and we deserve answers. Kamala Harris is running for the highest office in the country. And she has not done a press conference yet. And she's not only a candidate, she's also an incumbent vice president. And she's trying to stay away from doing a press conference. And so I think it is time for Kamala Harris to actually give answers to some tough questions, okay? And as I shared with you, one question would be, why this flip-flop? Why did she say in 2019, when she was in the US Senate, that she supports banning fracking, and now she's walking away from that position? Now she says she won't ban fracking. I mean, really, which one will people trust? If you ask me, like I said, I think she's going to ban fracking. She just wants to get the votes somehow, and if she becomes president, she's going to ban fracking. So the people of Pennsylvania must pay attention, and I think the people of Pennsylvania are paying attention, which is why I think support for Trump in Pennsylvania continues to grow, and support for Harris in Pennsylvania continues to fall. Not just Pennsylvania, nationally also, support for Harris continues to fall, support for Trump continues to grow. Harris, her Thanksgiving photo, there was a gas stove, but Democrats want to ban gas stoves. So, I mean, really, double standard, hypocrisy, that's what we see when we listen to what the Democrats are saying and then we see their actions. They want to ban gas stoves, but they will use gas stoves. They want to ban it for the rest of the country, but they'll have gas stoves in their home. I guess that's the idea. So the Democrats, really, a lot of hypocrisy. I mean, look at Gavin Newsom. I mentioned that before. Gavin Newsom, he imposed strict COVID rules on the people of California, but then he himself was sitting in a luxury restaurant with his buddies, no social distancing, no masks. But he forced other people of California to follow the COVID guidelines, the COVID rules. I mean, this is hypocrisy. This is double standards. And you look at the Democrats, that's what they do. That's what they do. So I'm hoping that Bret Baier will ask some tough questions to Kamala Harris. Bret Baier is a very smart man. So I'm looking forward to seeing Bret Baier interview Kamala Harris. Wednesday, October 16th, the interview will take place in Pennsylvania based on the news report, so I'm looking forward to it. And also, my next point is that Kamala Harris will visit Wisconsin on Thursday. So Wednesday, she's doing the interview with Bret Baier. On Thursday, she's scheduled to visit Wisconsin. That is the state where I live. It's a battleground state. When you think of Wisconsin, think of the word battleground. It is a battleground state. 10 electoral college votes. The question is, who's going to win Wisconsin? So Kamala Harris will visit Wisconsin on Thursday. That's October 17th. And here's the interesting thing. She is going to visit 3 cities in Wisconsin in one day. 3 cities in Wisconsin. What are the 3 cities in Wisconsin that she will visit on Thursday? You may be asking. Any guess? I mean, okay, let me just ask you. She's Kamala Harris is going to be in Wisconsin and to visit 3 cities on Thursday. Do you know what 3 cities she's going to visit? Any idea? I'll just hang out here. A viewer named Tina writes, which city is the cheese city? Every Wisconsin city is a cheese city, okay? A cheese all over Wisconsin. There's no cheese city in Wisconsin because every city in Wisconsin is full of cheese. We love cheese. This is America's dairyland. Come on. There is cheese all over the state. What kind of cheese are you looking for? We love cheese. Everywhere there's cheese, Tina. Tina, if you visit Wisconsin, if you're looking for cheese, just go to any city, any village, any town. You are going to find lots and lots of cheese. I love cheese. Okay? So, all right. My question was, which 3 cities Kamala Harris will visit when she comes to Wisconsin on Thursday? Any guess? Any guess? Let's see what some of our friends are saying. Some of our viewers here. Okay, somebody mentioned Green Bay. Okay. Somebody mentioned Milwaukee. Somebody mentioned Waukesha. Madison. All right. Okay. Viewer writes La Crosse, Green Bay, Milwaukee. Green Bay, Milwaukee. Okay. I see different. Journey to Justice writes Waukesha. A viewer writes she'll definitely be in Madison or Milwaukee. A viewer writes Madison, Milwaukee, Green Bay. I'm going to give you the answer in about 10 seconds, all right? So I just want to see what you guess. Amanda writes Appleton, all right? Okay. All right. Let me tell you the 3 cities that Kamala Harris is reportedly going to visit when she comes to Wisconsin on Thursday. The 3 cities are Milwaukee. Those who said Milwaukee, correct answer, Milwaukee. La Crosse and Green Bay. Milwaukee, La Crosse, and Green Bay. Now, anyone who's not from Wisconsin, I will tell you, I will strongly encourage you to look up the map of Wisconsin. Look up the map of Wisconsin and just see on the map where Milwaukee is, where La Crosse is, and where Green Bay is. On the Wisconsin map, just look at La Crosse, Milwaukee, and Green Bay. Milwaukee is in eastern Wisconsin. Okay? It's in the southeast part of the state. That's where Milwaukee is. Okay? Towards the southeast. It's, on Lake Michigan. La Crosse, on the other hand, is in western Wisconsin, on the absolute other side of the state. Milwaukee is in eastern Wisconsin. La Crosse is in western Wisconsin. Green Bay is in northeast Wisconsin. Okay? So Kamala Harris is going to 3 very different parts of Wisconsin on the same day. 3 very different parts of Wisconsin. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Kamala Harris, on Thursday, she's going to be coming to Wisconsin, according to news reports, and she's going to be in eastern Wisconsin, towards the southeast, western Wisconsin, and then northeast Wisconsin. What does that tell you? I want to hear your thoughts before I give you my analysis. Obviously, I'm going to give you my analysis. By the way, 327 people watching this live stream right now. The numbers going up. More and more viewers are tuning in, which is wonderful. What that tells me is that all those likes, all those subscriptions having an impact on this channel. We are growing the size of this community. More and more people are joining the conversation. More and more viewers are tuning in. There are a lot of first-time viewers. So this is excellent. By the way, so far tonight, in 1 hour 40 minutes, more than 19,400 people have tuned in. More than 19,400 people have tuned in for this live stream in 1 hour 41 minutes. So tremendous support for this channel, tremendous support for our community. My friends, this is our community, a community of freedom-loving people where we discuss social and political issues, both domestic and international. So thanks for all the likes and all the support, all the encouragement. 183 likes. I know we can get to 200. It is possible. So please support this channel. If you have not hit the thumbs up yet, please hit the thumbs up, and let's reach more people, okay? Let's reach more freedom-loving people. And subscribe if you have not done so already. So, as I was saying, on Thursday, Kamala Harris is going to be visiting Milwaukee, La Crosse, and Green Bay. What is she trying to accomplish? Why is she going to be visiting 3 cities in the same state on the same day? What this tells me, my friends, is that Kamala's campaign is not doing well, as I've said before. Kamala's campaign is now realizing that she's going to lose Wisconsin. She's going to lose Wisconsin. The campaign, Kamala's campaign, the campaign staffers, the strategists, and the activists, and all those, her campaign advisors. I don't know how many advisors she has. I don't know what kind of advice she gets, what kind of advice she listens to, what kind of advice she cares about. I don't know what's going on in that campaign. No idea. No idea. But I know one thing. Kamala's campaign understands that there's a real possibility that she is going to lose the election. She's going to lose the election. And she's going to lose the election by losing Wisconsin. Kamala Harris is very likely going to lose Wisconsin. And that's why on Thursday, she's going to be coming to Wisconsin, and she's going to go to eastern Wisconsin, western Wisconsin, northeast Wisconsin, all over the state, in different parts, just to try to increase her numbers. That's why the title of this live stream is Campaign in Crisis. That is the truth. Kamala's campaign is in crisis. I'm reading some comments. Heidi Smith writes, Trump 2024. Absolutely, Trump 2024. Absolutely. Sometimes I just have to pause and look at the comments. I just really have to. Every time I say Kamala's campaign is in crisis, and not only do I say that, I also present evidence. I also present data. I prove it. I show the arguments. Okay? And there are viewers here who just completely they just cannot accept the reality. Okay? They just love Kamala Harris and the Democrats so much that they just can't accept the fact that she is losing. She's on her way to a massive election loss this November. Claudia writes, Tosif speaks the truth. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you so much. A viewer writes, hi, sir. Are you from Pakistan? No, I'm originally from Bangladesh, and I came to the United States legally as an immigrant, and now I'm a naturalized American citizen, and I'm a proud American. So the viewer who asked me that question. See, this is the thing. You can ask me questions, and I'm going to answer. Obviously there are lots of new viewers here. They want to know where I'm from, or they want to know where I live, what state I'm broadcasting from, so on and so forth. You can ask me if you're like tuning in for the first time, and let's say I don't have my hat on, and you're wondering like, okay, does he support Trump or Harris? Okay, so you can ask me. Obviously with my hat, you don't have to ask me, because I support the MAGA team. Make America Great Again. That's the team that I'm on. So you can ask me questions and I'll give you answers. Okay? Just don't insult, don't engage in like harsh comments. The viewer writes, so proud of you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so very much. All right. Dustin writes, MAGA all the way. Claudia writes, MAGA. Absolutely. Absolutely MAGA. All right. So, as I was saying, when I hear that Kamala Harris is going to be coming to Wisconsin, as she's going to be in Milwaukee, in La Crosse, in Green Bay, that tells me that her campaign is in serious crisis. And that's why she's trying to, spend as much time in Wisconsin as she can, possibly, and do all these events in different parts of the state to try to increase her poll numbers. But really, the poll numbers are, heading downhill. And there's no way to turn this around. Her poll numbers are heading downhill. There's no way to turn this around. There's no way to turn this around. Okay, we're getting very close to the election. Less than a month. How many days do we have? We have 15, 16 days left in this month, and November 5th is the election, right? So here we are. Officially, it is now October 15th, because here in the Central Time Zone, we've crossed midnight. So we're officially, it's Tuesday, October 15th, and the election is on November 5th. Really, we're heading towards the election real fast. All right, a viewer named Timothy is going for timeout. Okay. All right. Viewer named Timothy is in timeout. All right. Yeah, really, if somebody's writing the same comment, doesn't make sense. Okay, Bob is going for timeout. Who else? Let's see. All right. Tommy Brown writes, Trump. Absolutely, Trump's going to win. Trump's going to win, my friends. So, Kamala Harris, I've discussed her poll numbers. Today I discussed her national numbers. Poll numbers going down. Trump's poll numbers are going up. Kamala Harris, finally, she is going to sit down and do an interview with Fox News. She's going to do an interview with Bret Baier. Why? Because she understands that her campaign is in crisis. And then she's going to be coming to Wisconsin. On the same day, she's going to be in Milwaukee, La Crosse, Green Bay. Why? Because her campaign is in crisis. And so, also, let me tell you one thing. The Democrats are out in full force trying to help Kamala Harris. The Democrats, they have a terrible record when you look at the economy, when you look at the border, when you look at, the crime situation. Really, the Biden-Harris administration has a really terrible record. Because of the Biden-Harris administration, our economy is in crisis. There's a crisis at the southern border. Crimes are going up, and our relationship with our international allies have become quite weak. So, the Democrats realize that they're heading towards massive election loss. And so, now the Democrats are trying to send the high-profile political figures out on the campaign trail. I've talked about how Barack Obama, he campaigned for Kamala Harris, and also reportedly Bill Clinton also campaigned for Harris. Reportedly, Bill Clinton campaigned for Harris in Georgia. And so Barack Obama is campaigning for Harris. Bill Clinton is campaigning for Harris. So really, the Harris campaign, is in crisis, and that's why they have all these high-profile political figures, the former presidents, out on the campaign trail trying to help Kamala Harris. Because right now, the way things are, she is heading towards an election defeat. Do you think that having Bill Clinton out on the campaign trail, campaigning for Kamala, is that really going to help Kamala's campaign? I mean, really, having Bill Clinton out on the campaign trail, do you think it's going to help Kamala Harris? Let's see. Sarah writes, absolutely not. Okay. Yeah. Dingo writes, no, it won't. Yeah, it won't. It won't help. The American people, they are going to vote for the right candidate. That's Donald Trump. Why? Because the American people need a strong economy. The American people want border security. The American people want affordable energy. And they look at the Biden-Harris administration and what a mess that administration has been, and their record of failures. And so Kamala Harris, who is running for president, she's the same Kamala Harris who is in office right now as the vice president. She's not a newcomer. She's not an outsider. She is an office holder right now. She's the VP. And what has she done in the last 4 years that she has been in office. Her record is a record of failures, a long list of failures. And this same Kamala Harris now wants a promotion. She wants to be the president. She wants to go from vice president to the presidency. And the American people are going to reject Kamala Harris. So having Bill Clinton out on the campaign trail, it's not going to help Kamala Harris because the American people can see the truth and they will vote for Donald Trump. So really, my friends, I think the freedom-loving Americans, they cannot find any reason to vote for Kamala Harris. But there are many reasons to vote for Donald Trump because people remember the 4 years when Trump was in office. Those were wonderful 4 years, great 4 years, because our economy was doing well. Trump worked really hard to secure the border, and he made such great progress. And then the economy was strong, as I said. Our relationship with our international allies, very strong. And all of that changed when Biden-Harris came to power. During the Trump years, things were great. Things were really great during the Trump years, and that's what people want. People want Trump back in the White House, back in the Oval Office. So, my friends, it's going to be a very interesting week, right? Because on Wednesday, there's this interview that Kamala Harris is going to be doing, interview with Bret Baier of Fox. And then on Thursday, Kamala Harris is going to be in Battleground, Wisconsin, visiting 3 different cities. And as I said, her campaign is in crisis mode because the campaign, I think, now understands that Trump is going to win. The Harris campaign understands that Trump is going to win, and that's why they're trying to do what they can to try to increase Kamala's poll numbers, but really at this point, nothing's going to work. So my friends, 206 likes on this video tonight. Thank you so very much. We crossed the 200 mark threshold. I thank you for all of your support. This is wonderful. And there is a poll that I have been running for more than 2 hours now, I think. The question is, if you could pick someone to interview Democrat presidential nominee Kamala Harris, who would it be? Harris Faulkner, Greg Gutfeld, Sean Hannity, or Judge Jeanine Pirro? If you have not voted in the poll yet, please vote, my friends. Please vote in the poll. And I will be ending the poll in just a minute or two, and I will be reporting the results. So please vote in the poll. And yeah, really, if you have any questions, let me know. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll, my friends. $750 votes already. That's wonderful. Dana writes, I would love to see Greg Gutfeld. He's hilarious, but any of them would be awesome. Yeah, Dana, all these choices are great. I mean, I can, if Harris Faulkner is really wonderful. I really like Harris Faulkner and, how she does the presentations on her show on Fox in the morning. So Harris Faulkner would be great. Greg Gutfeld obviously would be really wonderful because he's so humorous, right? But he's very intelligent. Sean Hannity obviously would be great. Judge Jeanine Pirro. Wow, I would love to see that interview if Kamala Harris sits down with Judge Jeanine Pirro. That would be a really wonderful one. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, my friends, I'm going to end the poll now. Any more last minute votes? If you have not voted yet, I'm going to end the poll and report the results. All right. Let me end the poll. 755 votes in. Okay, that's pretty good. Judge Janine is at 32%. Let's see. Hannity is at 29%. Greg Gutfeld is at 18%. And Harris Faulkner is at 18%. This is very interesting. This is very interesting. Honestly, I had no idea what the results would look like. I had no idea. When I started the poll, I could not have guessed. I was not able to guess what the numbers like, really. So I'm thrilled that the response to the poll question was really overwhelming, 755 votes. That is really awesome. And the results are Greg Gutfeld and Harris Faulkner are tied at 18%. Out of 755 votes, 18% respondents said Harris Faulkner, 18% said Greg Gutfeld, 29% said Sean Hannity, and 32% said Judge Janine Pirro. So Judge Janine Pirro wins. So I asked the question, if you could pick someone to interview Democrat presidential nominee Kamala Harris, who would it be? Judge Janine Pirro is the winner. 32% of the respondents said Judge Janine Pirro. So this is great. This is wonderful. Thank you for responding, my friends. I do these polls. Some are serious polls. Some are a little bit humorous, right? But these polls are important. I think the polls help me understand what the community members are thinking. What the community members are thinking. Claudia is writing, I care what happens here. Thank you. Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate your support. I truly appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Amanda, thank you for your support. Gerlina, thank you. John Drake, thank you for your support. John writes, Trump 2024. Awesome. Dingo writes, good poll question. Thanks, Dingo. Appreciate that. All right. Okay, my friends. Okay, here's a question. Very interesting one. Peter writes, what do you respect about Trump? Lots of reasons to respect Trump, but I will give you one answer. I'll just mention one point. Politicians, we have seen, they make promises and they don't deliver. Okay? We've seen that, right? Not everyone, but there are many politicians that make promises, they don't deliver. Trump is one person who makes promises and then he works really hard to deliver on those promises, and he successfully delivers on the promises. So Trump is genuine. He is authentic. Whatever he says, you can be sure that he is going to work hard and do his best to try to fulfill the promises. So, that's what people love about Trump. That's what people love about Trump. And so that's one reason to respect Trump. And then again, I care about the energy sector because we all need energy. We all need energy. And I believe that in the United States, we have abundant natural resources that if we utilize those resources, we are going to be energy independent. And Donald Trump also has that mindset that we must utilize our natural resources, and we must have affordable energy so that our businesses can thrive, so that our American citizens can buy gas at an affordable price, and so that our electricity bills can be low, our heating bills can be low. So Trump really believes in improving access to affordable energy. And really, drill baby drill, right? Drill baby drill. So Trump believes in utilizing our own American energy resources. That's what I love about Trump. I respect Trump because he wants America to be energy independent. Dana writes, drill baby drill. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to write this. So yeah, that's another reason I respect Trump. I support Trump because Trump wants to make America energy independent. Okay, I'm going to write it. I support Trump because Trump wants to make America energy independent. Okay, I'm going to write it. I support Trump because Trump wants to make America energy independent. Do you agree with me? If you do, you can repeat the same comment, or you can just write it in your own words. Tiffany writes, fracking, fracking. Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We need fracking. We love Do you love fossil fuels? I love fossil fuels. We need fossil fuels. The Journey to Justice writes, energy, baby. Absolutely. Patrick writes, America first is the main thing. Absolutely, Patrick. America first. Juan writes, California for Trump. Absolutely, Juan. Okay. So I'm going to write one more thing. I love fossil fuels. If you love fossil fuels like I do, write, I love fossil fuels. Because we need fossil fuels. Claudia wrote, energy independence. Absolutely, that's what we need. Lori wrote, drill baby drill. We are all on the same page. We believe in drill baby drill. We love fossil fuels, and we want an energy independent America. My friends, a lot of new viewers subscribed and joined our community today by subscribing. Right now, I am at 5,574 subscribers. And if I get 26 more subscribers, I will reach a very wonderful milestone of 5,600. So, do you think I could get 26 more subscribers tonight? Do you think it is possible? Do you think there are 26 people out there who have not subscribed yet, but they want to subscribe and be a part of this community? Would you please subscribe if you have not done so already, my friends? Would you please subscribe? Sheridan writes, here's one from Canada, brother. So you just subscribed, Sheridan? Is that what you said? Is this your first time here, Sheridan? Let me know. I'm always, like, when I see names here, names that I have not seen before on this live chat, I want to know if you are here for the first time. Sheridan writes, yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting this great community. It's a community of freedom-loving people. So Sheridan joins us from Canada. Thank you, Sheridan. Thank you so very much. Canada is an ally of the United States. USA and Canada, we're friends. So thank you for joining from Canada. You know, the United States has some great friends. Canada is our friend. The United Kingdom is our friend. Australia is our friend. New Zealand is our friend. And we have many other friends. So, our great allies, our great allies. The United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand. We are all wonderful allies. We're friends. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friends. Uh, a viewer named Houston, Texas is here. Hello, Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas writes, I'm new. Call my name. So I just said Houston, Texas. All right. Tim is here. Hello, Tim. All right. A viewer joins us from... Okay, wait. Did I... All right, let's see. Hold on. The comments are moving so fast. I'm trying to keep up. Let's see. A viewer writes, let's go, my Republican brother. Awesome. A viewer writes, what is your channel about? My channel is about social and political issues, both domestic and international. Claudia Greenwood writes, Tossif welcomes everyone here. Absolutely. Absolutely. And all I ask for is that we treat each other with respect. Okay? That's what I always highlight. We may have agreements, disagreements, but we must all treat each other with respect. Okay? So I would encourage all the new viewers who are here. Some of them may be Trump supporters. Some of them may be Kamala Harris supporters. Doesn't matter. Let's have a conversation here. Let's share our thoughts. Let's share our views. Let's ask questions. Let's have dialogue. And let's treat each other with respect, which is really important. So to everyone who's new here, welcome. I hope you all will subscribe and stay connected. And then just participate in the live chat. And let's respect each other. All right. Wow, I just need 15 more subscribers to hit 5,600 subscriber mark. I'm not leaving yet because obviously I want to see what questions the community members have. So I'm here. By the way, do you love my hat? All the new people who just joined, do you love my hat? If you do, just let me know. And hit that like button if you have not done so already. Tiffany writes, love your hat. Claudia writes, another good live stream. Thank you, Claudia, for your support. Dawn writes, Dawn is from Washington. You're joining from Washington? Okay. Thank you for joining. You know, we have community members from so many different parts of the country, from so many different parts of the world, right? So this is great. Okay, let's see. Viewer named We Win says joining from California. Okay, you're joining from California. Okay, let's do one thing. I see lots of new names, lots of new viewers. So let us do one thing. If you are from the United States, write the name of the city and state that you are from. The name of the city and state. I usually say name of the state, but let's also do name of the city. Because, if there are 10 people from California, let's find out which parts of California. So let's do city and state, and then if you're from outside the United States, then write the name of the country. Like I will write Madison, Wisconsin. Let's see where everyone's from. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to read all the comments. I may be missing a few. Please forgive me. The comments move so fast. Sometimes I miss a lot of the comments. Dana writes Eagle Point, Oregon. WESN writes Dallas, Texas. Plainfield, Illinois. Denver, Colorado. Clarksville, Georgia. Seattle, Washington. New York, and then Hawaii and Massachusetts and Cleveland. Okay, so Cleveland. Hold on. So this is Cleveland, Mississippi, right? Not Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. Yeah, that's why. Thank you for mentioning city and state. By the way, if I've missed anyone, I'm sorry. Okay, I see Houston, Texas also is here. A viewer is joining from Bangladesh. Okay, that's the country where I was born and raised. Viewer from Bangladesh, thank you for joining. Louisiana is here. All right, let's see. Bakersfield, California, Georgia, Chittagong, Bangladesh. Okay, so you're joining from Chittagong. Okay. Jamaica. All right. San Diego. That's awesome. Indiana. Viewer is joining from Indiana. By the way, the viewer who's joining from Indiana is joining from, let's see, joining from Santa Claus, Indiana. There is a town in Indiana named Santa Claus. Is that in Southwest Indiana? Am I correct? Is that in Southwest Indiana? Santa Claus, Indiana? Let me know. Boston, Massachusetts. All right. Washington State, New Mexico, Kentucky, Virginia, Los Angeles, California, Connecticut, Arizona, Louisiana, Minnesota. That's Minneapolis. That is so great. I may not be able to read all the comments. I apologize because, on my end, the comments move really fast. So by the time I read one, it just, it keeps moving. So I'm sorry if I can't read all the comments, but you know what happens after the live stream is over? I'm able to, watch the replay just to read the comments. So I can do that afterwards. Dustin says, I live close to Vegas. All right, that's great. High Point, North Carolina. Amanda is from Ohio. Jay writes, hi from New Zealand. That's wonderful. By the way, my friends, let me ask you this. I do share on this channel. If you watch my previous live streams, you're going to see that I often share links to my social media pages on this channel. And, I share link to my X page. X really means Twitter, formerly known as Twitter. I share links to my X page, Facebook page, Instagram page, LinkedIn. Anyone here wants to connect with me on social media, on X or LinkedIn? Do you want to connect? Okay. Do you want to connect with me on X, which is formerly known as Twitter? Do you want to connect with me on X, formerly known as Twitter? Let me ask you that question. Do you want to connect with me on X, formerly known as Twitter? If you do, I will share the link. I will share the link, and you can follow me. I'll follow you. The Journey to Justice writes yes. Okay, I got one yes, which means I'm going to share the link now, and others can follow me also, and I'll follow you. Okay, just let me know. By the way, when people follow me on X, I think it's best if you also send me a message and just let me know, hey, I see your live stream and following you on X. So that's how I will know that you watch my live streams. Then I can connect with you. Okay, let me know. I'm going to put this link. I'm going to put this link in the in the pinned message section. Okay, I'm going to pin that message. Okay, Dana says, I don't use X. So Dana, if you don't use X, if you are on Facebook, I have a Facebook page where you can go click on follow. If you search for my name on Facebook, you're going to see a page with more than 5,000 followers. That's the page that I use. That's the page that I'm active in. And you can follow that, Dana. So thank you for that. Yeah, you can really, the message is for anyone. You know what, Dana, let me do one thing. I'm going to share the link to my page. That'll be easy. I'm going to share the link here. So you can find the right page. I'm going to share the link here. It's you go to facebook.com/Tausifanam MPA. MPA stands for Master of Public Affairs. That's because I've got the master's degree in public affairs, so I added MPA after the name. You can go and follow me. You can go follow me there. That'd be great. Listen, in addition to watching my live streams and connecting here, please do connect with me on Facebook and on X. That'll be great. Mike writes 250 likes. Nice toss. If I missed that. Now I see it, Mike. 250 likes. It's possible because of the overwhelming support. Thank you. Thank you so very much. By the way, I couldn't read the names of all the different places that the community members have joined from, but after I end the live stream, I will surely be revisiting this live chat box by replaying my video, just so I can read the comments and see where everyone's from. Okay, so I will be doing that after the live stream is over. Okay. Victor is Puerto Rico, USA. So Victor is joining from Puerto Rico. Welcome, Victor. Janine from Greenville, South Carolina. Okay, that's great. I'm reading the comments. Wow. You all have helped me reach the 5,600 subscriber milestone. This channel has exceeded 5,600 subscriber milestone, and it is possible because of your overwhelming support. So I want to thank you for that. Thank you so very much. Laura Floyd is here. Laura is waving at me. Hi, Laura. Laura Floyd from Texas. Right, Laura? That is correct. I know Laura is from Texas because Laura told me that previously. We all love Texas. We love Texas. And I've said that so many times. No matter where we live, no matter what state we live in, the freedom-loving people, they have one thing in common. We all love Texas. Don't we all love Texas? We do. We all love Texas. I'm in Wisconsin. I love Texas. And I know there are many viewers from around the country. We love Texas. Texas is special. Okay? And Florida. Florida is really awesome also. We all love Florida. All right, let's see. Viewer is joining from Germany. Hi. That's great. So a viewer named Gomez, Mikey Gomez, just wrote, just said that I'm not a real Trump guy. Really? Okay, listen. October 1st of this year, October 1st, 2024, when Trump came to Dane County, Wisconsin, I had the great honor of being on stage and leading the Pledge of Allegiance at Donald Trump's event. Okay? So anyone who says that I'm not a real Trump guy, I am more than 100% real Trump guy. I mean, really, I know that comment is ridiculous, but I just had to respond to it. Just had to respond. I'm a real Trump guy, 100%, since 2015, okay? (2015) when Trump announced he's running. Since 2015, I'm a real Trump guy. Trump supporter, freedom-loving American. My friends, I'm happy, very happy that we have crossed the 5,600 subscriber mark. Really, I have to just say it again. I truly appreciate all of your help, all of your support, all of your words of encouragement, and the fact that you participate, okay? Help me grow this channel. Help increase the size of this community by connecting with more people, more freedom-loving people, okay? With your help, we can grow. We can grow this community, my friends. Aaron writes, you're a patriot, sir. Thank you, Aaron. Claudia, thank you. Thank you all for your support, really. So my friends, any more questions? I may be wrapping up this live stream soon because I'm gonna have a very busy day in the morning, and so I'll try to get some sleep. So I'm gonna wrap up this live stream. Any more questions? Any more questions, comments? Okay, I don't see any. All right, thank you so very much for spending almost 2 hours and 30 minutes with me for this live stream. Thank you so very much. And really, my friends, I will tell you again something that I say all the time. This election is the most important election of our lifetime. Most important election of our lifetime. We have to vote for Donald J. Trump as our president so that we can make America great again. With that, my friends, I'm going to write it again before I conclude the live stream. Make America great again. Trump 2024. Make America great again. Trump 2024. Thank you so very much, my friends, for all of your support, your words of encouragement, and for your participation, and for helping to grow the size of this community. So thank you for all the likes and the subscriptions. My friends, I will be back again with another live stream. So please stay connected and tell your friends, tell your family members, tell your neighbors to watch my videos, to come and participate during a live stream, and to subscribe. Thank you so very much, my friends. Have a wonderful night. Trump 2024, make America great again. Good night. Thank you, my friends.